To preview this preset model, I searched on the internet for an audio recording of the show so that you could have an idea of how the model would run in reality. The registration was found on YouTube and you will see the references text overlaid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the School Theater. The show will start soon. Please turn off your mobile phones so that they do not interfere with wireless radio mics and do not disturb the viewing of the show. Thank you.
I've only got one pair of feet. Hello? Yes, but there's no one here, dear. No, Mr. Brent's not here. He lives here, yes, but he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Brent, that's right, the one who writes the plays, that's him. Only now he writes them in Spain. No, dear, she's in Spain too. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, dear, I'm not in Spain. I look after the house for them, but I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. Only I've made myself a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with to watch the royal, what's it called on the telly? The royal, you know. Where's the paper then? And if it's to do with letting the house, you'll have to ring the house agents because they're the agents for the house. Squire Ackerman. Who's the other one? No, dear, they're not in Spain. They're next to the phone in the study. That's Squire Ackerman. Oh, hold on, I'll go and look. It's always the same story, isn't it? As soon as you take the weight off your feet, down it all comes on your head. And I take the sardines. No, I leave the sardines. No, I take the sardines.
You leave the sardines and you put the receiver back.
Oh, yes. I put the receiver back.
And you leave the sardines.
And I leave the sardines.
You leave the sardines.
I put the receiver back and I leave the sardines.
Right.
We've changed that, have we, love?
No, love.
That's what I've always been doing.
I shouldn't say that, Dottie, my precious.
And how about the words, my sweet? Am I getting some of them right?
Some of them have a very familiar ring.
Only it's like a fruit machine in there.
I know that, Dottie.
I open my mouth and I never know if it's coming out 3 oranges or 2 lemons and a banana.
Anyway, it's not midnight yet. We don't open till tomorrow. So you're holding the receiver.
I'm holding the receiver.
Squire Ackerman, hold on.
Squire Ackerman, hold on. Don't go away. I'm putting it down. It's always the same story, isn't it? You put your feet up for 2 minutes and they immediately come running after you.
Hold it.
I have a
Hold it,
housekeeper,
Gary,
yes,
Dottie,
but this
hold
is
it,
our
hold it.
afternoon off, so we should have the place at...
Come back.
Yes, this time go out again with the newspaper.
The newspaper.
You leave the sardines, you put the receiver back, and you go out with the newspaper.
Here you go, love.
Sorry, love.
Oh, don't worry, love, it's only the technical.
It's the dress, Gary, honey. It's the dress rehearsal.
So when was the technical?
So when's the dress? We open tomorrow.
Well, we're all thinking of this as the technical, aren't we, love?
It's all those words, my sweet, coming up like oranges and lemons.
Don't worry about the words, Dottie, my pet. Dottie, your words are fine. Your words are better than the... Do you know what I mean? Isn't that right?
Sorry?
So he's the... Fine, but Dottie, you've been playing this sort of part for well over... I mean, do you know what I mean?
All right, so Gary broke her off. Dottie's holding...
No, but here we are. We open tomorrow night. We don't know where we are. We've only had a fortnight to rehearse. But here we are.
That's right, my sweetheart. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
Beautifully put, Gary.
We have to play Western Supermare all the rest of this week, and then Yeovil, and God knows where else, and God knows where else, and for God knows how long, and we're all of us feeling pretty much, I mean, aren't you?
Anyway, you're off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
Sorry, Lloyd, I just thought we ought to Do you know what I mean?
I know, Gary.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Okay, Gary.
Lloyd, let me say one thing since we've stopped. I have worked with a lot of directors, and some of them were geniuses and some of them were bastards. But I have never worked with anyone that was so totally and absolutely, I don't know.
Thank you, Gary. I'm very touched. Now, would you please get off the fucking stage? And Brooke,
Yes?
are you in?
In?
Are you there?
What?
You're out. Right. I'll call back later. So, Dottie, you're holding the receiver.
So I'm holding the receiver, I put the receiver back, and I leave the sardines.
And you take the newspaper.
I leave the sardines, and I take the newspaper. It's always the same story, isn't it? It's a weight off your mind, it's a load off your stomach, and off at last I go.
Leaving the receiver.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off, so we should have the place entirely to ourselves. I'll just... Hello? Is there anyone here? No, there's no one here, so... What do you think?
Great, and this is all yours?
Just a little shack in the woods, really. Converted posset mill, 16th century, you know.
It must have cost a bomb.
Well, one has to have some place to entertain one's business associates. Someone coming at 4 o'clock, in fact. Arab chic, oil, you know.
Right, and I've got to have those files to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Oh yes, we'd only just managed to fit it in. I mean, we'd only just do it. I mean,
Right then.
we won't even bother to chill the champagne.
All these doors.
Just a handful, really. Study, kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the housekeeper.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
You know.
Oh, the usual offices? Through here, through here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines!
I'm sorry, I thought there was no one here.
Oh, I'm not here, I'm off. Only it's the royal, you know, where they wear all those hats and they're all